So this is the first page of the AutoCAD. Once you open it, we will be having this in this form. We are having different versions of the AutoCAD. Presently I am using 2021 version. If I want to start my drawing, just I will click over here, start drawing. Okay, you can see at the top this is called as ribbon here. Okay, whatever you are saying, this top we are going to call it as ribbon, where my cursor is moving. We are having drawing tools. We are having different drawing tools like line, polyline, circle, arc, rectangle, ellipse, as well as hatch commands. Okay, we'll be using different shortcut keys in upcoming sessions how to use this. After that, we are having some of the modifying tools like move, rotate, trim, extend, explode, next is chamfer, okay, fillet, offset, array, etc. Okay, we'll be using all the shortcut keys for all these tools whichever are available over here. After that, we are having some of the annotation tools like text, dimensions. Next is how to show the dimensions. We are going to see that is for linear, angular, aligned, okay, radius and diameters. We are going to show by using this. Also, we are using the shortcut keys for this. Also, we are going to frame the table using this annotation tools only. Okay. Next, we are having bilayer properties. If we want to have different bilayers, okay, if we are going to have different color codings, we can go here. Okay. If we want different thickness of the lines, we can go here. Okay. If you want different that is lines, okay, you can go over here. That may be a straight line, dotted line, okay, zigzag line are available in this bilayer properties. At the initial stage, in case of 2D, we are going to use all these tools and make the standard drawings. First and foremost thing is we are supposed to set the unit. To set the units, just I will type UNITS. Okay, just press enter, and now this is the length type is decimal. Precision, we are having n number of precisions. Okay, according to our drawing requirement, we are supposed to choose. Okay, I will choose 0.00, and now I need to choose appropriate unit here. Okay, which unit you want, whether in terms of meters, millimeter, centimeter, feet, inch, etc. Now, as per my requirement, I will choose meters here, and I will say OK. The next step is we are going to set the limits. Okay, to set the limits, just we are supposed to type LIMITS and press enter. So now we are supposed to set the lower left corner, that is 0. So to move to the next toggle box, okay, you can have, we are having this one box and second box. If you want to shift this from first box to second box, we are supposed to click tab on your keyboard, and now just you are supposed to type 0. That is your lower limit, that is X and Y quadrant will be 0 here, and press enter. Now we are supposed to specify the upper right corner. So now upper right corner, I can choose it as 100, tab 100, enter. Once you type this upper right corner, then we are supposed to type Z enter, A enter. Z enter, A enter is nothing but zoom all. Okay. This is how we have set the unit in terms of meters. Okay. Now I'll be using the shortcut key for unit. The shortcut key for unit is UN enter. The shortcut key for unit is UN enter. Just I will type UN enter. Same thing, decimal, precision we are going to choose. After that, in terms of meter, say OK. Then limits, LIMITS, enter. 0 tab 0, enter. 100 tab 100, enter. Z enter, A enter. Once you set this unit and limit, first drawing tools, let's see. Let's use line command and draw some lines. Okay, that might be straight line, that might be 45-degree angles will make it. Okay, let's see. Just I will take a line cursor. The shortcut key for line is L enter. The shortcut key for line is L enter. Just I will type L enter. Now what it says, specify the first point. So I need to specify the first point on this cursor, sorry, on this screen. I will specify somewhere here my first point. Now I will, since I am moving in case of x direction, the length is also moving here and angle is also changing here accordingly. Okay, if I move my cursor, the length is around 92 and angle is around 11 degree. Okay, now whenever we are going to draw these lines, always it should be a straight line. To ensure that to be a straight line, I need to ensure that my ortho mode is on. To make my ortho mode on, the shortcut key is function key F8 on your keyboard. Else we are going to have this, you can see at the bottom of my cursor, whatever the drawing tools at the bottom, that is ortho mode. Just click on this 90 degree so that it becomes a straight line. So now if I need a span of 100 meter, just input 100, enter, press escape. So now this is a line of span 100 meters. Same fashion, again the shortcut key for line is L enter. Just specify the first point and now draw the span of 55 meters, enter, escape. Now once again I will draw vertical. Okay, just I will specify the first point. Now the span is 29 meters, enter, escape. Now I am supposed to measure this. Okay, how to measure this? Since whatever the horizontal and vertical lines I have drawn, these are of linear dimension. Okay, so just you can see here we are having annotation tool, we are having dimension. Just click on this. Now specify the, what it asks, select the object or specify the first extension line. So just I will click on this first extension line here. Next I will specify here, that is second extension point. If I take my cursor at upward, it will be in this fashion. Press escape. So the dimension is not visible for me, or else the arrow mark is not visible for me. To make it change, or else to increase the text height as well as the dimension, I need to go for settings called as dimension style manager. The shortcut key for dimension style manager is D enter. Now this is the pop-up page arises where you can see here standard it is active. Okay, just go for modify. We are going to modify the text height as well as arrow height. Okay, now at the top you can see we are having lines, symbols and arrows, text, fit, primary units. Okay, now just go for lines here. You can see on this black screen, okay, some lines have been extended here. If I am going to measure from here to here, the lines have been extended here. Okay, if I want to neglect this extension lines, just you are supposed to click on this extension line 1 and extension line 2. Okay, this is first we are going to do. Next go for symbols and arrows. Okay, that is second parameters. You can see at the bottom we are having arrow size. Just click on this and I will make my arrow size as 10. Okay, just it is trial and error. I'll make it as 5. Go for text and I will increase the text height to be 5. Go for, if you want to be changed, okay, just you can go for standard we are having the font name. If I want Times New Roman, just click it, Times New Roman, say apply, set current and close, and you can go for fit primary units. The precisions what you need is 0.0, say OK, set current and close. Now the dimensions are correctly visible. Okay, whatever the text height as well as arrow size we have increased, hence it is visible properly. In the same fashion, I want to measure this horizontal line. Just click on this dimension line and bring it at the bottom. Just click from here to here. Okay. So now we are having the shortcut key for dimension here. What the shortcut key we are having is, since we are having linear dimension, the shortcut key is DIMLIN. Okay, just I will type DIMLIN. That is nothing but linear dimension. Just click enter. So just click on this first point and second point over here. So the dimension it measures to be 29. Okay, so now since I have shown the precision after integer 1 decimal, it is reflecting me. Okay, just I will erase this. As I once again I will repeat, the shortcut key for line is L, enter. Just I will specify the first point and I will draw a line of span 100, 100.5 I have drawn, and press enter. Now same dimension I will measure, DIM LIN, enter, that is linear dimension. Just I will click on this point and this point, and it's supposed to be measured as 100.5. okay, now let's go for drawing some another lines. Okay, just I will take this line cursor and I will draw a line of span 50 meters in x-axis. L, enter, specify the first point, 50, enter, press escape. Okay, this line I have drawn. Now I need another line from this starting point with 45 degree. Okay, so just press L, enter, specify the first point. Now I need the length should be 50. Okay, but it should make an angle of 45 degree. So that just click tab on your keyboard and input the radius as 45. Now you can have this 45 degree. In the same fashion, once again I will repeat with different dimensions. The shortcut key for line is L, enter. Okay, so taking this as my first point, I will draw a span of 55 meters, enter, press escape. Okay, now I need an angle of 60 degree. Okay, just L, enter, specify the first point, and now I want the angle should be 60. Okay, the length I need is 55, angle should be 60. To move to the next box, that is angle box, I need to type tab on my keyboard and input the angle as 60, enter, press escape. Just if I want to bring the cursor, whatever the screen, downward where I am going to draw, I will be using pan. The shortcut key for pan is P, enter. Just bring the screen downward. Now the task is to measure the 3 dimension. One is linear, another is angular, another is inclined. All the 3 dimensions we are going to have this parameters to be used here. For linear, just click on this, just specify the first point, and this is my second point, so the length is 50. Okay, now if I want to repeat the same task, okay, I need to measure the linear dimension. You are not supposed to again go here and or else type DIM LIN, enter. What we can do is just click the spacer bar on your keyboard. Okay, the same task will be repeated. Okay, so you can see we are having end points will be indicated by a green box. Okay, so this measures here, and midpoint will be indicated by a triangle. Okay, if I click here, if I want a midpoint for this line, it is indicated by the triangle, whereas end point will be indicated by a square box. Now I need to measure this aligned line. So for that, just go for this arrow mark and click here aligned, click on this. So measure from this point to this point, so it measures to be 55. In the same fashion, if I want to do same task for this, just click on this point and this point, it measures to be 50. Now I need to measure an angle here. Okay, the shortcut key for aligned is DIMALI. Okay, just enter. If you click over here, first point, and this has my second point, you will be having this aligned length here. Okay, now I need to measure an angle. Again, in case of annotation, just click this arrow mark. We are having angular. Just we need to specify the first point, that is first line, and this has my second line. So we are having an angle of 45 degree. So just wait and see. This 45 degree is not visible here. Okay, again I will measure DIM. Okay, I will be using the shortcut key to measure angle, DIMANG, enter. So from this first point, and this is my second point, the angle measures to be 60. Okay, so now if we want to increase this, this is 45 degree. Now to fit it properly, somewhat it looks ad hoc. Okay, so to make it proper way, what I will do is, since the only integers we are having, we are not having any decimals, just click D, enter, and then go for modify. After that, then we are supposed to go for symbols and arrows. I will decrease the arrow size, make it as 3. So make it as 2 only, it's okay. Go for text, decrease the text height by 2 parameter, that is make it as 3 here. Okay, and say okay, and say set current, then close. Automatically the size will be reduced. Okay, this, it looks in the proper appropriate way here. Okay, so these are the things which we have learned for today's session: how to draw the line, how to measure, how to draw some angles, and how to measure it. Okay, the shortcut key for line is L, enter. The shortcut key for measuring the dimension, linear dimension, is DIMLIN, enter. To measure the angle, DIMANG, enter. To measure aligned angle, aligned length, DIMALI, enter. Also we have seen how to change the arrow size as well as arrow size and text height. We are supposed to go for D, enter, that is nothing but dimension style manager. In this case, presently, as I told you, precision, just we can change it. Just go for D, enter, go for modify. After that, go for primary units. Just you can choose only 0, so that since we are not having any decimals, it will be in terms of this only. Okay, it is in this fashion. Okay, just if you want to save it, just you can make a border for this. As I told you, the drawing is not complete until and unless we are supposed to write whether the numbers whatever we have represented is in terms of meters or millimeters. Okay, I need to represent here, okay, with appropriate unit. For that, we are supposed to go for text. Just click on this text and just write, specify the first point and the second point here. Now we are supposed to write all the dimensions are in meters. Okay, control A, and it is 0.2, make it as 0.5. okay, and just click it. Since the text is not visible, just double click on it and select it, that is control A, and make it as 3. okay, just click by the side, so that this is what we are having in the proper position. Okay, if you want to take the print of this, just we are going to say control P, and now just select which file you want. I need AutoCAD. I will convert drawing to PDF. Just click on this. After that, paper size, I will select A4, ISO A4. This is what I am going to select, the size. Next, I will need to select what to plot here. I will select your window. From this end point to this end point, just click on this and say center the plot. We need to preview it. Okay, so somewhat the borders are not visible. We can modify it now. Just I will say cancel. Okay, just I will pan it downward. Now say Control P. Just again drawing to PDF, ISO A4, display, go for Windows. While selection, just beneath this whatever rectangle box we are having, just click it so that border will be shown correctly. Center the plot, preview. Okay, this is how we are having. Okay, after that, if we say apply to layout and OK, it converts into PDF. We can save it with the name whatever you want and say OK. I will say 1 and desktop, save it. So this is how the drawing has been saved. Okay, so that's it for today.